Now we're on to part 2 of business networking in G610, and I do hope and pray that part 1 made sense to you. Part 2 will illustrate the potential power of G610 networking for everyone. Let's first lay out a few principles and expectations of traditional business networking. First, you join or attend a networking group. The idea, of course, is to develop the relationships that will lead to leads, referrals, and ultimately business growth. The problem is, in reality, everyone is still pretty much out for themselves, for the most part anyway. They mostly do not care about you, but of course there are exceptions to this. The day after the event, it's business as usual. Everyone is on their own personal hunt. While on that hunt, most just do not ask enough or any of the right questions to figure out if they actually can help one of their networking associates. It's kind of hit or miss. In reality, most do not have a working clue of what others want or need at any given moment in time. And if they do, it is not what anyone would claim as being on the top of their mind. And at the same time, you are actually relying on them to remember. And you are relying on essentially a small group of people to help you fill your needs as well as your income funnel. This is certainly a lot easier said than done. G610 is out to at least try to fix some of these things. First, being part of G610, we each take on a level of care for one another. 1 Corinthians 12:25 tells us to care for one another. And Philippians 2:4 tells us to not only look out after our own needs, but also to the needs of one another. We must choose to care about one another, which is contrary at some level to human nature, at least in business. G610 is here to help each of us to put this lack of care for one another behind us. The G610 forum addresses a very missing element of business networking, and that is communication. It also greatly expands everyone's personal reach. Any post that anyone makes in the G610 forum should reach the entire membership of G610, whether there's 50 or 500 members, in a very, very short period of time. All anyone needs to do is click through the recent forum posts in the G610 communications platform. This is a 10-minute process, 2 or 3 times a week, and in this way, everyone will know what everyone else is up to, what they need at any given point in time, who they may be searching for, and so much more. That all of us will have the opportunity to help one another and respond to one another, which can be accomplished right from within the forum post. How many others do you want on your networking team? 20 or 200? This is the potential power of G610 and our communication forum. I encourage you to take these opportunities seriously. Though simply enough, this is the most comprehensive networking tool for a group of people who have chosen to care about one another anywhere. Again, I do caution you to not underestimate the power of G610 based on your insignificant participation cost. Everyone's personal and business potential expands exponentially with every new body of faith participant. We simply need to embrace one another here, and that effort in the grand scheme of things is truly minimal in time expended. Imagine an entire membership helping one another meet needs, business needs, personal needs, supplying networking requests and introductions, making introductions which will benefit everyone, sharing events, and so much more. Make the G610 forum part of your schedule only 2 or 3 times a week. And when you're not here, in the grand scheme of things, someone else will be. But make the simple effort to post as well as keep up to date with posts, and everyone will benefit in ways that only God knows. Remember, God provides for His family through His family. We must all ask, seek, and knock, as well as be available to answer, provide, and open the doors. When we can do this so easily and do things so quickly for one another, many of the day-to-day challenges in business for everyone will seem to melt away as we embrace one another as God has always intended. Add this to the simple connectivity of one another through the 2 member directories and your availability to virtually anyone simply by your being in the G610 system. Your potential for business growth is hugely expanded. I encourage you to appreciate and make use of the tools and opportunities for you at your very fingertips. So to sum all of this up, you easily can have thousands of % return on your investment in G610 by doing just a few simple things from your desk. Pick up the phone and have a physical conversation with everyone as they arrive in G610. Post anything pertinent in the G610 forum and respond to any forum post that you can. In this way, we will all be fulfilling our founding scripture, Galatians 6:10, which again says, "So then, whenever we have the opportunity, let us work together for the good of all, and especially for those in the family of faith." When we do this together, we will all have a better life, faith, and business. And I pray that you can see and comprehend the simplicity and the potential power of your G610 participation. And also, be on the alert. We're heading towards video networking, so get your webcam and headset ready to go. We're heading that direction, as well as for physical meet and greets. So thank you so much for watching. I'm here to help you in any possible way. I'm Michael Eilerman, and God bless.